Hi, everybody, and welcome to Chattin Celtics and Chattin Sox tonight, as we had two games this evening going on, one of which is going to take front row seat, of course, which was game one for the next round of the Boston Celtics. The Celtics were able to get a 120 to 95 win, excuse me, as I make my little correction on there. It was a back and forth game for the Celtics, back and forth with the Cavaliers. You didn't really have that great of a first half from Jayson Tatum. That was the most eye-opening thing for me. But the Celtics were able to find ways to get it done. You were still able to get good production from Derrick White, who had a tremendous game, 25 points, continued to deliver, big shot, clutch, got everything done that you needed. But the star of the night definitely was Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown, 32 points on the night. He was your lead scorer, was able to just be a force out there, both defensively, offensively, brought his A game. It was great to see that. The Cavaliers stuck around for a while in this game, and the Celtics really couldn't put them away right up until the fourth quarter, where they were able to get their commanding lead and never have to really look back into this one. Celtics were able to get a lot of their second, third string guys into action for this game, kind of get them a little bit of rest, because now we're going in that every other day mode. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, you know how it goes every other day, because you're matching up perfectly with the Bruins as they go the Monday, Wednesday, Friday route this week and into the weekend from everything. So we get a game one victory here for the Celtics. That was outstanding to see them get that job done. Jaylen Brown, again, was your star. Outstanding job that he was able to do. And now the Celtics will look ahead for their next game, which will be on Thursday as they take on the Cavaliers, still at the Garden. So they're still there at the Garden and everything. The other player I wanted to mention that gave the Celtics a nice little spark and everything was definitely Payton Pritchard. That old phrase that was coined by Mike Gorman and Tommy Heinsohn back in the day from broadcasting was the Tommy point. If I was going to give anybody that Tommy point award for tonight, I would look at Payton Pritchard kind of being that spark plug, getting into a lot of different screens and a lot of different scenarios out there on the court, getting the job done, making the splash in the three as well. The threes definitely were something that the Celtics excelled quite a bit with in this game. They were 18 for 46 overall from three-point range. Minutes-wise, your leading minutes guy was True Holliday. He had 35 minutes and 52 seconds. He was your big minutes guy out there on the floor for the Celtics from everything. You also had other contributions too. You also got some buckets from Al Horford with 7 points as well. So again, getting the job done. This series to me still looks like one of those waiting for that next round. So get through the Cavaliers, see what happens from there, and we'll see how the Celtics continue to do for game two, again, at the Garden. And the other update to also give you is Kristaps Porzingis did not play tonight. They're going to monitor that. I don't think this is going to be an alarming injury again by any means. I think next round, or if we get to the finals, that'll be exciting to say and to see. You'll see him back out there. So we'll see how everything goes, and hopefully some good news and good health will get Kristaps Porzingis back on the court. I want to transition now to what we traditionally have talked about, Brendan and I. Brendan was not able to join here this evening, so that's why we got the solo act. No days off. You got to get it done. The Red Sox, they picked back up today. They had a day off yesterday. They faced off against the Atlanta Braves in Atlanta. It was kind of a nail-biter of a game is the best way I can describe this one. Kutter Crawford took the hill for the Sox. He gave you 6 innings, allowed 2 runs. The offense was a big problem tonight. 1 for 14 with runners in scoring position. That's not going to win ball games. You're just not going to get it done. The biggest one that stands out to me, though, for player-wise, is Raffy Devers. Just anemic with the bat tonight. just couldn't get it done. Any clutch moment that was there, swinging out of his shoes, undisciplined, unfocused. I have talked before on shows from Face the Facts and other avenues that I've been involved with for the media. Raffy Devers was the wrong guy to give the money bag to. 330 mil that you have him for 11 years. You let Mookie go. You let Xander go. I know Xander is not doing anything right now with the Padres, but Mookie is one of the premier stars of the game for baseball. And to see him produce and to be such a star that he is with the Dodgers and everything, and to see the Red Sox continue to have to make it work with Raffy Devers, we're that close that we're going to be inserting him at the DH spot soon. If it was my way and if it was my team, he would be already at the DH spot, but the Red Sox don't really have that luxury. They have to play him at third base. But he is cruising for DH permanency as he continues here to play. But Raffy definitely was just invisible tonight. Just couldn't get it done. Did not get the job done whatsoever. 1 for 14 again on the bases. I will say at least one positive on the offensive front. Actually, two positives. I'll give two. Jarren Duran leading the league right now with triples, 6. Then that guy hits the ball and he runs the bases. It's just fun. That is magic time out there. And if he can not be as streaky as he's seen, he's either hot as a pistol or cold as ice. We need to see consistency out of him. And it's fun to see what he's doing right now, but I'm hopeful that we'll see over the long haul of a season with him staying healthy and everything, that we can get him into a mode where we can count on him on a game-by-game basis. That's what we're looking for there. Kutter Crawford was the tough, just no decision and everything. The bullpen, it was Justin Slayton. That was your tough luck loser here tonight. The Braves are just so stacked. They just are. I mean, the Atlanta Braves right now are sitting at 21-12. They're second in the NL East right now, but they are just stacked top to bottom with Ronald Acuna, Ozzie Albies. They've got Riley over at third base. They got Matt Austin at first base. He's not off to such a great start and everything. Ozuna as their DH. They just top to bottom are just so much better than what you have for the Red Sox right now. Now, the other news of note before we wrap up here, the Red Sox will play again tomorrow. Nick Pivetta will be your starter. Pivetta's been on the IL for about 3-4 weeks, almost a month or so. So we're looking forward to seeing him come back and see what he will do after the injury. It looks like he's ready to rock and roll. But it's definitely going to be interesting to see Chris Sale face the Red Sox tomorrow. That is going to definitely be something that will be weird. It will definitely be weird. I mean, Chris Sale was with the Red Sox from 2017, obviously until this offseason and everything. And to see him pitch for the Braves, I'm curious to see what happens. He could pitch the game of his life tomorrow with how the Red Sox lineup's going right now. Right now, this has been a horrible, horrible road trip for the Red Sox. Right now, they've lost. They had the 2 losses against the Twins. They lost again tonight. Hopefully, they can salvage something tomorrow against Chris Sale. And that will conclude the 2-game series against the Braves. Very, very quick series. And that will wrap. And then the Red Sox will face next after the Braves. As I look through my notes, their next series will be back at Fenway against the Washington Nationals. That'll do it here for this evening. Again, we congratulate the Celtics for Game 1 win and the Red Sox for losing. Hey, can't all be winners in this city, but at least you got the Celtics and Bruins right now. I will be back tomorrow with the Bruins post game with Brendan, and we will talk more with you and see how the Bruins do for Game 2 against the Panthers. I'll be back with you shortly. Have a good night, everybody. And once again, I want to just mention that these post games and shows that we do are in association with Face the Facts, my TV show, and is also presented by Sports Zone 101.